Hello, my name is Jim Mullany from Sitek Process Solutions. Today is Monday, October 31st, 2022. Happy Halloween to everybody. I hope everyone has a fun, safe, trick-or-treating evening. Today I'm doing a video source inspection on a Sitek 880S with the state-of-the-art Sitek S1 controllers. This video will be uploaded to our YouTube channel, so we do not give our customer's name out. However, this customer PO is 21774. This system is going over to Europe. Let me look at the three options they purchased. I see the anti-static probes in there. On the back, I see the DI resistivity probe, and I see the DI water recirculation. On the back of the tool, it has Sitek's serial plate. It's dated 10/2022. It's SRD number 01489. This is a 220 system, and the CE marking is on the back. So what I'll do is, because it's kind of boring watching the tool, I'll go ahead and run this tool, and then I'll talk about the final configuration of it, and also the Sitek's remanufacturing process and support. So this system is set up for 6-inch wafers. Even though it's an 8-inch capable tool, this customer has purchased multiple systems from us, and they're getting ready, so when they do convert to 8-inch, they have their tools already ready. So these are the A182 60 MB rotors. You just simply load the cassette and hit start. Same thing on the bottom, and hit start. For reference, we're also including two of the Sitek inserts. What these inserts do, if you take the cassette out, these slide in. It takes about 5 seconds, and then it downsizes to a 4-inch cassette. This customer currently runs a 4- and 6-inch line, even though they're buying 8-inch capable SRDs for the future. I have a typical process here, which is a rinse, which you can see both chambers rinsing. There'll be a purge, and the purge actually blows the water out of the DI line so it doesn't drip back during the dry cycle. Then you have dry 1, which is a traditional high RPM, shorter duration dry. That uses centrifugal force, heating blankets, hot end to kind of sling the water off and start the drying process. And then you go into dry 2, which is an elongated process, which uses the same centrifugal force, heater blankets, hot end 2, and anti-static modules then turn on then to do the final drying of the rotor, cassette, and wafers. We're now going to the purge cycle. We purge, we're at 1800 RPM. Now it's dry 1. Purge is very short, 10 seconds. You can see our controller, we're exactly on 1800 RPM. The Sitek SlickDevice S1 controller is a learning controller, so it learns the amount of power needed from past runs to get to exactly the set point and stabilize exactly on the set point. So, talking about our manufacturing process. After an order comes in from a customer, we have a manufacturing job report that's generated. That's given to our manufacturing team. When they start the build, they, we call it dry manufacturing, at stainless steel tables, they build the head assembly by itself. No double stack, no poly, no controllers, just the head itself. We go through a complete remanufacturing of the tool, or new, depending on how the order is done. And in remanufacturing, new windows, new door seals, new Teflon lines, new pneumatic lines. The motors are checked out, rebuilt. The ACR valves are rebuilt, replaced if necessary. All the sensors are replaced. The bowls are taken out and gone through a proprietary Sitek process here. Then it's sent out along with a lot of other parts to the electropolish shop to actually chemically clean and electropolish all the parts. Once the system is built up in dry test, we have a QC from another technician. If it passes QC, it rolls into final test and put on just the same stainless steel table. But it's just a head assembly. We then hook it up to our DI system, make sure there's no leaks in any of the ACR valves, any of the fittings, etc. Once the technician feels it's passed wet test, we have a second QC from another technician to make sure it passes. If it does, it goes through 50 process runs of no errors. If there's errors, we debug the error and fix the tool. After that, we then put it in its configuration. In this case, it's a double stack. You take the two heads, you mount the servo drives, you mount all the cabling, put the controllers in, all the light indicators. At Sitek, if you look at this, It says remanufactured, but to anybody that walked up, it looks like a brand new system. Our quality of manufacturing is to like new standards. We have a complete poly shop here at Sitek, where we do when we reskin any of our tools that we feel are not up to our quality specification. We like to say our remanufactured tools look at least 90% new, if not higher, but they run like new, and that's because of our very detailed quality control and burn-in time. Okay, we're in dry 2. It's a elongated one, 240 exactly, so that's 6 minutes. Excuse me, that's 4 minutes. So we have 4 minutes to go. Let me talk about some of our support. This is, again, the S model. S is in Sam. If you go to our website at sitekprocess.com, on the left-hand side, you'll see a bunch of, you'll have a search bar, which you can search for anything. You can put nanometrics, SRDs, semi-tool, Gertner, 10-core, KLA, etc., and it can bring up matches. Otherwise, down below that search bar, there's all these buttons for subcategories. The first 6, the first 7 are all the traditional semi-tool related. The first 3 are the S model is this, the F is in Frank model, and the traditional ST. We have any size, any combination. We do custom parts, we do custom cassettes, we do 350 millimeter substrates, if not bigger. We do squares, rectangles, we can do anything. And we have a wide range, if you go on our website, of a lot of different media we process. Below that, the next 3 are the actual spare parts. For this machine, an S model, we have 100% spare parts. Everything on this system we can supply new. Sitek has its own motors, our own servo amps, our own state-of-the-art controller. We have all the ACR valves, all the heater blankets, all the N2 heaters, etc. Everything brand new and in stock, sold as spares. We believe we are the #1 non-OEM worldwide supplier of semi-tool spares. We have a very large market that we supply to. The button after the spare parts is our the semi-tool SST, WST, SAT support. We're more limited on that, mostly spare parts from acquiring systems and parts from companies. The next button down to that is our last rinse and dryer related system, that's Vertec. 3 years ago at Sitek, we purchased the Vertec product line. We're now the OEM. We own all the rights, the software. We have all the drawings. We have all the cross-references, all the vendors. And we do quite a lot with Vertec now. Before we purchased the Vertec line, we didn't realize there was as many Vertecs in the market as there are. But we have, on a regular basis, every week, customers send us their tools to do repairs or remanufacturing, or just buy new controllers, replacement controllers, etc. One thing we talked about, our spares, on all of the rinse or dryer lines in Vertec, we actually do repairs also. Customers will send us their motors to be rebuilt, their servo amps to be rebuilt, their controllers. We do all the Vertec controllers. We do the semi-tool PSC 101s, the 102s, the 328s, etc. So we have a wide range of controllers we do. Okay, we have about 75 seconds. At the end of this process, it's called the rotor stop positioner, or known as RSP. It's located on this side, both sides. It actually extends out to the cam assembly, finds a specific spot on the cam where it'll upright it, we call home position, which is 12 o'clock. Once it uprights and the RPM goes to 0, like see how the doors are locked, I'll hear the door release. In the video, it's kind of hard because it's quiet, and then I'll be able to open up and check. So we have about 45 seconds. What I'll do is I'll hold off about our other support work in front-end wafer fab until we finish up the last 30 seconds. I can show you, feel for the heat, make sure everything's drying well, and then I can talk about that support. Okay, we have about 15 seconds, 18 seconds. As you can see, we have a graphical controller. It tells you what's happening. Green's on, N2's on, low LPP's on, N2 heater's on, anti-static's on, and the bull heater is at temp. So it's not using any power now because it's already at temp. Okay, top system's breaking. There we go. RSP just did that. And I hear that noise. I don't know if you heard it. That just, the door released. So, whoops, I was going to show you that, but I just did it on accident. When you have the end of process and it's done, like here, complete a successful process, it gives you the process specifications. To clear that, you either open the door like I just did, that's why that cleared. You can hit the clear red stop button and it clears, or you can do it right from the controller itself. Since I opened this door on the top one, that's why I cleared, I'll just clear the bottom one by doing it by hand. There you go. One of the key things of our control system is, there's two key things. Well, there's a lot of key things actually. Our alarms, if you had any alarms, they would be notified here. If you had a problem with the system, you can go into maintenance mode. And what that does is it'll have this light flash and it comes up with a tool down warning. Obviously, I would think that's pretty clear to operators that the system's tool down. Hopefully it is. Let's say the maintenance person came in and say it was just a door seal had to be replaced. They fixed it. They take it off maintenance mode, and we come back to idle again. Also, built into our control system is our N2 saver. It saves thousands of dollars per head assembly per year, and we also have an N2 additional N2 saver valve assembly. This customer did purchase that. The N2 valves on this side of the tool, when I have a program for 20 seconds. There, I just heard it. See, N2 saver activated, N2 saver activated. Right now, there is 0 N2 being used in this tool while it's idle. So it actually saves even more than you can actually save. So let's say I remove this cassette. Okay. As soon as I open the door, the N2 started again. And then now it's end of shift. Most customers don't turn off their tools. They just leave them facilitized. And right now you're just burning an oxygen at no charge for no reason. Just give me another 5 seconds or so. There we go. I heard it, N2 saver activated. Now there's no N2 being used. As soon as I open, it starts working again. All right. Okay, so before I finish the process, I was talking about our support. For the wet processing line, we also have 2 other major product categories that we work with. One is the Floorware and Tegas HTC box washer. That's the 4000, 8000, 8010, 20, and 30. We are basically the OEM now. The OEM stopped supporting this tool. Oh, I heard them both go on now, okay? A few years ago, we have all the parts now. We have spray nozzles, spray arms, we have the ball bearings, we have heaters systems necessary, we have heaters for the DI, we have the replacement arm-on controllers, we have the hub assemblies that wear out that actually spin with the motor. If you go to our website, under the box washers, you'll see a whole range of spare parts. We do quite a lot. In fact, we do a lot of direct service at customer sites now on doing partial refurbishments or repairs at their site after we ship the spare parts. We also offer brand new HEPA filters for the systems. Rounding out the wet processing line is our single wafer mask and wafer scrubbers. That would be the Ultra T, Ultratech, KNS type systems. We do a decent amount of those per year. I think right now we have 3 on order backlog. We have 2 of them that are high pressure and scrub, and one is just a scrub. And those can be for wafers, for masks, other media if necessary. So that kind of rounds out the whole wet processing line. We also have a lot of surface analysis equipment. That would be like your KLA 10-core particle counters, the 6000 class, the 4500, the 5500. We have Prometrics tools for film analysis. We do thickness with the lipsometry equipment, the Rudolph Gertner lipsometry equipment. We do deck tack systems. In fact, we have multiple nanometrics in-house, multiple deck tacks, and multiple 10 cores in-house. We currently have orders that we're working on 2 Nano 4000s right now that hopefully in the next couple weeks will ship out. So we do a lot of film analysis, or substrate analysis is a better way to say that. And then we also do quite a lot of work with photoresist pumps. We have pump packages. We sell IDI, Cybor, millipore pump packages. We do complete controllers for the customers. We do high viscosity, low viscosity. In fact, we have a bunch of pumps on order right now that we have to start rebuilding. We also do a lot of customers send us their photoresist pumps. As the fabs get older, some of the technicians that used to do a lot of the maintenance work aren't available anymore. And so fabs reach out to other parties. And we're very well known for all of our pump repairs. We do a few a week, if not more. Okay, and then we also have some, besides the film measurement systems, we also have microscopes, high and low power ones, like the Nikon lights, etc. Again, you can go to our website at sitekprocess.com, do a search, and you can find pretty much anything you need. Any search page you're on, it'll have a little button for contact sales. You put in a couple things there, email goes to the sales department, and we'll get back to you immediately. If you have any questions, our number is 916-797-9000. That's our main number. You can feel free to call that number, and you can talk to anyone in our sales organization here in the U.S., or we can then set you up with any of our distributors that are worldwide. Again, today is Monday, October 31st, 2022. Happy Halloween. Everyone has fun tonight, and have a great day. Thank you.